welcome to your April 2021 General Tarot reading. This could apply to your Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Please keep in mind that the messages can always resonate vice versa, and to check out your other natal placements as you may find more relevant information there. If you'd like to see other content, including the extended version of this reading, please check out the Patreon link provided below in the description box. All right, so Libra, I have tried to record this, at least 5 times, and it seems to not want to take. Either the camera freezes or the microphone's not working, so I'm going to try and get through this as fast as I can before something happens. It should go pretty quick because I pretty much have your messages memorized at this point. Whoever leaves and wants to come back, but not on, let them come back, but don't let them on the stage this time. Put them in the audience and let them watch what they've missed. Self-care. Somebody acts like a grown child. Somebody was misleading you, had you believing that you were in this together, but may have disappeared on you and left you with all the responsibility while they entertained other options. Love bombing. Because this person who did the disappearing act is going to be reappearing. They're going to love bomb. I do believe that you are trying to use strength and put on like an exoskeleton, not to let this person in this time because they have a tendency of fucking your whole life up. You may have taken up a hobby like art or some kind of healthy outlet for the possible trauma you've went through, emotional trauma you've went through with this person. There may be, you may be deep cleaning, not only spiritually, but home-wise too, and just like clearing space, renewing space, and somebody may be struggling with the loss of a loved one. If that's so, my condolences. All right, so I've already got your cards laid because, like I said, I've tried to do this reading a million times. There is definitely something going on here where you may have an Aquarius or a friend or somebody within a friend group or somebody who may have been friends with benefits, promising more, coming back saying that they've healed themselves. Maybe this person struggled with addictions and had pulled you into it. Maybe this person was dealing with somebody who was quite oppressive and this had their guard up. Or it was because of preconditioning that they wouldn't give you a chance. Or it could be that this person has come through so many times offering you something and then retracting that offer that you're not going to let your guard down this time because you recognize the behavior. It may be that they see you being successful and they want a piece of that. It's like you did it without them. It is really hard for somebody, and it could be a air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and I do see some earth here, which could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But it may be that there's a Sagittarius who's having a hard time coming through with being honest and vulnerable with wanting to have a new connection. Or the enlightenment that somebody was connected to a Capricorn or something formal like a marriage. And if having some kind of enlightenment about this may have been a really hard burden for you, and it may be something that you've spent quite a bit of time healing from, just in time for this person to come back. You could be dealing with a boss, somebody you worked with, a father figure, a older gentleman, or the patriarch of the family, who may have really had their guard up and is now going to come in and act as if they want to heal things. They want to come back and end a separation. And they're hoping that if they come back, you'll let them back in without much work. Like they just show you a little bit of vulnerability and boom, connection back on track. This person is possibly out of work or has been left in the dust by somebody else, like somebody they were partnered with, whether it be business or romantically. This person can be a selfish person. They are not good with money, finances, was probably giving to the wrong people and wants to turn back around and now start giving to you. So watch out for love bombing, because receiving an equal connection out of this person may be more difficult than you realize. So yeah, your reading went super fast because I didn't have to shuffle or anything. I think that I'll go ahead and pull just a few more cards just because I feel like it's super unfair. We'll pull one more Lenormand spread and then I'll close up the reading to the extended. Show us any other messages that Libra may need to hear for April 2021. Any other messages for Libra, April 2021? We do have the mountain, this camera's backwards, and the snake. So somebody's lies may be a long-term obstacle. This may be a long-term issue. Somebody could be lying about moving back or moving towards you or moving away, because we have the ship. The crossroads, the anchor, the garden, the dog, the mice, the clover in the tree, and then we have the whip in the clouds. I feel like saying abusive provided information, like somebody withholds information when you ask for it, or they lie by omission, or they tell you just enough to get you off their case. Just like before, it feels like this may be a long-term connection, or something that somebody had promised long-term. And on the bottom of this deck now, we have the Six of Swords. So this is definitely possibly about relocating, or somebody from a distance coming to visit, or wanting you to relocate. But there's a lot of conflict here because it seems like it's an unsteady connection, or it's been on and off. You're yes, then you're no. You're in, then you're out. You're up, and you're down. You're wrong when it's right. That would seem like gaslighting to me. So there's some kind of long-standing obstacle in between you achieving, or this person achieving, long-term stability. And I do think that they look at you for help for that. When other connections fail, there's always you. Like, they look at you like a security blanket, but I don't think you're going to do it this time. Something before you go. Oh. Something look me up before you go. This might be somebody who comes into town periodically, who is really good at telling you what you want to hear. But now I'm hearing, I can see clearly now. So you may be holding a really good, like, demeanor about yourself when this person approaches you again. You may be really kind and stuff, and just be platonic with them when they expect you to let down your reservations or let down your guard and be more vulnerable with them and reunite with them. You may allow them to do that, but you're not going to give them that same connection that you used to give them. Like, you cut it off there. There's no nightcap. There's no this. No, I don't do that with somebody who's just a friend. I don't do these, I don't give, I don't help, I don't contribute to people who don't commit themselves back. It's like, it's either you're all in or not in at all. So, should I get off the pot? Yeah, because somebody's definitely lying about being insecure or anxious about their stability. Or they're anxious about somebody else finding out about a long-term affair. There is definitely conflict. Somebody may be upset that they're still being hidden. They want this to go public, and somebody is getting pretty irate about it. It's like, well, if you love me, then why do you keep hiding me? It may be that this other person doesn't even know this person's in a long-term commitment, or that they live like a double lifestyle, 2 lives, 2 separate families. But there's another person here who is seeing through that and identifying these red flags and no longer ignoring them. All right, Libra, that's, sorry your reading is shorter, but that's what I have for your April 2021 general reading. If you would like to dig with me for some more details about this, I will be providing a video over on Patreon. If you'd like to join me over there, the link is in the description box. If this is where we part ways, use your discernment. Somebody here isn't telling the truth. All right, catch you later.